Hello Mavericks, and welcome to our deep stretch. Now, I really want you to start taking these movements and internalizing them and just using them in your everyday practice just to get a good stretch, okay? And you don't have to do the whole thing every time. You can do the bits and parts that work for you just to build a habit, and then as you start to enjoy the freedom of a stretch, you'll add to it. You'll know how to stretch your arms, you'll know how to stretch your legs when you need it, and the great thing about stretching is a wonderful reset for your body, okay? So I want you in this to recognize your limits, but challenge your abilities. Okay, I'm going to say that again. Recognize your limits, like don't hurt yourself, but challenge your abilities. If you can do something, do it well, pay attention to your form, and enjoy it and relax into it, okay? Stretching does not need to hurt, but it does need to stretch, okay? And that's all I mean. All right, guys, so let's start on our feet. I want you to take a nice, even stance, okay? And I want you to pay attention to your alignment. Just stand up nice and straight. Don't be here. You got this, okay? And deep inhale, elongate, stretch, push your feet in the ground. Just stand up nice and tall. That's it. Exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale. One more. Arms overhead. Okay. Deep inhale. And exhale. If just bringing your fingertips together is where you're at, that's cool, man. If you can press your palms together, that's cool. One more and hold it. 2, 3, 4, 5, and rest. Arms by your side. And roll the shoulders back. And elbows back. Rotate the torso. And out to a backstroke. So take your time with this. Stretch to the edge of your fingertips, but respect your spine. You know what I mean? Pull your belly button in. Good. Support your upper area as you just gently rotate. You got this. Okay. And bring it back into the middle. So we're warming up before we stretch. Gotta stretch warm muscles, okay? Legs out, a little more than hip distance. Side to side with the hips. I love this microphone. It feels like Madonna. And circle out the hips. Good. And when you circle out, slow it down. Make sure you take all corners of your hip joint. Okay? Not to lean on it. Again, pull in your belly button, keep it supported. But to stretch it, especially if we spend a lot of time sitting down. Okay? Bring it back to the middle. Keep the legs wide, fingertips interlocked. Stretch forward, belly button in. So I want you to choose a point in front of you, stretch towards it. If it's a wall, if it's a door handle, stretch towards it. And breathe. Good. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. So don't let yourself be here. Pull your shoulders down. Good. And continue to press towards that door handle or whatever it is. Good. Belly button in and feel your spine decompressing. because your shoulder blades are going in one direction, your hips are going in the other. Good. Gently relax as we bring it back in. Pull your belly button in. Roll up through the spine. Good. Relax the arms. Again, shoulders back. Elbows. And arms. Belly button in, hold your core. The more pressure you can take off your spine, the more you can stretch, which is nice. Okay? From here, I want you to take a step backwards. Stretch the front of the hip. Belly button is in, squeeze glute, chest up. Stretching. Good. And if you're tight, be gentle, okay? Take your time with it. Your weight is on the front leg. Your belly button is in for balance. If you need help, arms out. You can fly. That's why planes have arms. So you got this. You're at least as cool as an airplane. Good. Hips forward. And come up slowly. Slowly. Okay. Other side. Good. Breathe. Always remember to breathe. That is literally the advice I give to my patients and my clients the most every day. Breathe. You got this. Okay, bring it back to the middle. Woo! Nice. All right, so grab your yoga mat, roll it out. We're going to take the stretch to the floor. So from here, let's start on the knees, just nice and gentle. If you need to fold your yoga mat, double it up, give yourself a little more padding, that's okay. So knees in line with hips, hands in line with the shoulders. That's a neutral position. Belly button in, tabletop, hold it. And breathe. Push your palms into the floor. Good. Make sure that your shoulders stay aligned over your wrist. So shoulders over, elbows over wrist. Good. Press into the floor. And belly button in. Tuck the pelvis under. So bring your ribs towards the top of your hips. Good. Push the shoulder blades away. Palms into the floor. You got this. Exhale. Good. Take a rest if you need to, otherwise try and stay neutral. Belly button in. Push the heels of your hands to the floor. Inhale, exhale. Keep your breathing going. Good. From here, rest if you need to. Otherwise, tuck your toes under. Push the hips back. Good. So heels are being pushed into the floor. Heels of the hands are being pushed into the floor. Hips into the air. And if you want to add some more upper body to it, push your shoulder blades away. But if you're not there, that's okay. You could just keep pulling at the hips and pull your belly button in. Good. Gently, slowly come down. Good. Knees in line with hips, okay? Whenever possible, knees in line with hips, knees in line with ankles. All right, you got this. So that's the tabletop position. Pull your hips back. Arms push into the ground. Pull the hips back. Nice stretch for the upper back. Good. Okay, and from tabletop, if you're able to, you'll go right into the pigeon position. If not, a safe way to get out of this, roll to your hip, bottom leg in front, turn the top hip over. Okay, so if you already knew that, you've been holding it, you've been enjoying the stretch already. Good. Push the outside hip down to the heel of the foot. Belly button in, support your spine. Good. And whatever you can tolerate is what you can tolerate, okay? There's no prize for hurting yourself. Go slow, respect your body. You got this. Good, relax into the front hip. Okay. If you feel like your arms are struggling here, you can go down to your elbows, but it's also going to change the way you stretch. So if you have a yoga block, this is where you would want it. Okay. Good. Put the weight on the hands. Pull your hip forward and switch sides. Good. And again, if you can't switch that way, roll over to your hip. Be safe. Good. So try to keep your spine long too while you do this. Put your head out and up. Good. Keep the weight on the hands. Good, and roll over onto your sitting position. Okay. From here, I want to bring the soles of the feet together. Okay. And it's okay to hold on to your toes, hold on to your ankles, wherever you want to be. Push the knees down. Elongate the spine. So when I say elongate the spine, pull your head towards the ceiling. Good, and breathe always. Sound advice. Good. And relax, 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 relax. Good. All right. Knee, I want you to circle out. Okay. If you don't need to hold on, you can elongate your spine here too. And that's a nice little added stretch and a good work for your core. Okay. But if you need to hold on to your knee to stay up, by all means, girl. Okay. Make sure you do both directions. Okay. And switch sides. And the reason why it's optimal to do it from this position, because your joints are aligned, because you're sitting on the floor. So your hip, your knee, your ankle. So you're getting just about everything in the back a little bit. Okay. From here we'll stand. And again, roll forward. Flat back. Good, towards the ground. Good, roll up slowly. And that's it for today. That was good. Stretching does not have to be exhausting. It does not have to be time consuming. You just have to be consistent, okay? Make it part of your day. Make it something you do for yourself, and you will feel better for it. I kid you not. And if you don't, come talk to me. We'll figure something out, okay? All right, ladies, thank you for spending this time with yourselves. All right, you deserve it. Okay, go out there and have a great day.